Every strange object found in space explained. From interstellar visitors racing through our solar system at 152,000 miles per hour to invisible cosmic monsters that outweigh our sun by billions. Right now, as you're watching this video, a Manhattan-sized object called 3I Atlas is hurtling toward us from interstellar space, and some scientists are genuinely debating whether it might be alien technology. But here's what nobody's telling you. The truly terrifying objects in space aren't the ones screaming toward Earth. They're the ones we can't even see. Today, we're diving into the astronomical freak show that keeps astrophysicists like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Charles Liu up at night, and I promise you'll never look at the night sky the same way again. Let's start with the elephant in the cosmic room, or should I say, the cigar-shaped mystery that started it all. Back in 2017, humanity got its first confirmed visitor from another star system, and boy, was it peculiar. Oumuamua, which roughly translates to scout in Hawaiian, didn't behave like anything we'd seen before. This thing was tumbling through space like an elongated hot dog, accelerating in ways that made even seasoned astronomers scratch their heads. Now, here's where it gets juicy. Harvard's Avi Loeb, a respected astrophysicist who's not exactly known for wild theories, suggested something that made the scientific community collectively spit out their coffee. What if Oumuamua was artificial? What if it was a piece of alien technology? Perhaps a light sail from another civilization? Before you roll your eyes, consider this. The object accelerated away from the sun without showing any signs of outgassing like a normal comet would. It was like watching a car speed up without seeing any exhaust. Fast forward to July 2025, and we've got ourselves another interstellar party crasher. 3I Atlas is racing toward us at around 152,000 miles per hour, and observations suggest it's set on an extremely flat and straight trajectory, unlike anything else in the solar system. This new visitor is the size of Manhattan, and while most scientists believe it's a comet, SPHEREX and James Webb observations have shown its coma bears a much higher proportion of carbon dioxide gas than expected, the highest carbon dioxide to water ratio ever observed in a comet. Neil deGrasse Tyson, never one to mince words, reminds us about jumping to conclusions. As he puts it, we shouldn't use alien civilizations as a substitute for the simple statement, "I don't know what it is." Fair enough, Neil, but when you've got objects defying our models of physics, can you blame people for wondering? Alright, space enthusiasts, before we dive into the mind-bending world of dark comets and invisible monsters, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. We're about to reveal a type of space object so dangerous that if even a tiny piece touched Earth, it could theoretically convert our entire planet into something unrecognizable. Seriously, this stuff makes asteroid impacts look like a walk in the park. Speaking of things that challenge our understanding, let's discuss dark comets, the astronomical equivalent of stealth bombers. In 2023, scientists discovered 7 solar system dark comets close to Earth, and just last month in 2024, we doubled the population of known dark comets and found they come in 2 different flavors. These aren't your grandmother's comets with their pretty tails streaming behind them. No, these bad boys are practically invisible, accelerating through space without the typical outgassing we expect. Charles Liu, the astrophysicist who co-authored books with Tyson and studies galaxy evolution at the American Museum of Natural History, would point out that these objects challenge everything we thought we knew about small solar system bodies. Dark comets act like asteroids, but move like comets, and they're everywhere once you start looking for them. The really exciting part? The Vera C. Rubin Observatory's Legacy Survey of Space and Time is scheduled to have its first light on July 4th, 2025, and this new observatory should spot many new dark comets. Here's the fascinating bit. These dark comets might be the missing link in understanding how water got to Earth. Some scientists think they could be ancient delivery vehicles that brought the ingredients for life to our planet billions of years ago. Or, if you're feeling paranoid, they could be the perfect camouflage for something that doesn't want to be detected until it's too late. Just saying. Now for something that'll really bake your noodle. Astronomers identified Gaia BH3, the most massive stellar mass black hole found in the Milky Way. This celestial behemoth weighs in at 33 times the mass of our Sun, and it's practically in our galactic backyard, only about 2,000 light-years away in the constellation Aquila. What makes Gaia BH3 special isn't just its size, it's the fact that it's dormant. Unlike the dramatic black holes you see in movies, gobbling up everything in sight with their swirling accretion disks, this one is just sitting there, silent, dark, waiting. It's like finding a sleeping dragon in your neighbor's backyard. The only reason we even know it exists is because we can see its companion star, an old metal-poor giant doing an orbital dance around absolutely nothing. Well, nothing visible anyway. But wait, there's more. Remember that supermassive black hole I mentioned in the hook? In February 2024, astronomers discovered a distant black hole with a mass between 17 billion and 19 billion times that of the Sun, powering the brightest quasar ever seen by humanity. This monster is so luminous that if you placed it next to our Sun, it would be 500 trillion times brighter. It literally consumes a sun's worth of material every single day. Every single day. Tyson loves to remind us that black holes are where God divided by zero, where the known laws of physics break down completely. Inside a black hole, time stops, space becomes meaningless, and matter gets crushed to a point of infinite density. It's the universe's way of saying, "You think you understand me? Think again, buddy." Okay, here's where things get genuinely terrifying. Neil deGrasse Tyson recently highlighted what he believes to be the most dangerous substance in the universe: strange matter. Now, before you start thinking this is some sci-fi nonsense, understand why this theoretical substance keeps physicists up at night. Strange matter is thought to be ultra-stable, residing deep in the hearts of neutron stars, or in what are correctly called strange stars. Here's the nightmare scenario. If even a small amount of strange matter were somehow to come into contact with Earth, it might potentially convert our entire planet, theoretically, into one mass of dense, lifeless, strange matter. Imagine touching something that instantly transforms everything it contacts into more of itself, like the ultimate zombie virus, but for matter itself. The reassuring news? Tyson tells us that the chances of strange matter reaching Earth are extremely low. The concerning part? We're constantly discovering things in space that we thought were extremely unlikely. Just ask the dinosaurs about the odds of a massive asteroid impact. But hold on, we're just getting warmed up. Coming up next, I'm going to reveal Einstein crosses with impossible fifth images, mysterious red dots that challenge our understanding of physics, and why Charles Liu thinks colliding galaxies might be the key to understanding the entire universe's evolution. Plus, there's something massive lurking at the edge of our solar system that takes 25,000 years to orbit the Sun, and scientists just found it. You're not going to want to miss this, but first, make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button if you're enjoying this journey into the unknown. Scientists recently discovered an extraordinary Einstein cross with an extra impossible fifth image that has revealed the hidden presence of a massive dark matter halo. For those unfamiliar with astrophysics, an Einstein cross occurs when a massive object bends light from a distant galaxy, creating multiple images of the same object, usually four. It's like looking at something through a funhouse mirror, except the mirror is gravity itself. Finding one with 5 images is like finding a $3 bill. It defies our current understanding. But there it is, staring back at us through our telescopes, basically giving physics the middle finger. This discovery is forcing scientists to reconsider how dark matter is distributed in the universe. And dark matter is already mysterious enough without throwing curveballs like this. Speaking of dark matter, Tyson has a brilliant way of explaining it. Dark matter not only doesn't interact with us, it doesn't interact with itself, which is why when we find dark matter across the universe, it's very diffusely spread out. It's like trying to understand a ghost that doesn't even know other ghosts exist. We can only detect it through its gravitational effects, which account for 85% of all the gravity in the universe. That's right, most of the universe is made of stuff we can't see, can't touch, and barely understand. Astronomers using the James Webb Space Telescope have uncovered mysterious little red dots that may not be galaxies at all, but a whole new type of object, black hole stars. These enigmatic objects are so unusual that scientists are literally inventing new categories just to classify them. They're too bright to be normal galaxies, too small to be quasars, and too bizarre to fit into any box we've created. Charles Liu, who specializes in colliding galaxies and worked on the Cosmos project with the Hubble Space Telescope, would emphasize that every time we think we understand the universe, it throws us something like this. These little red dots might be primordial black holes from the early universe, wrapped in stellar material. Basically, stars with black holes for hearts. If that doesn't sound like something out of a science fiction thriller, I don't know what does. Astronomers have uncovered a massive new trans-Neptunian object, 2017 OF201, lurking at the edge of our solar system with an orbit stretching 25,000 years and a size that may qualify it as a dwarf planet. This object has been out there all along, slowly making its way around the sun while human civilization rose and fell multiple times over. Finding objects like this reminds us how little we actually know about our own celestial neighborhood. We're still discovering massive objects in our own solar system, yet we have the audacity to think we understand what's happening in galaxies billions of light years away. It's like not knowing what's in your own basement while claiming to understand your neighbor's house 3 states over. Now for something Charles Liu specializes in: colliding galaxies. Our own Milky Way is on a collision course with Andromeda, and in about 4 billion years, we're going to have the mother of all astronomical fender benders. But here's what most people don't realize. Galaxies are mostly empty space. When they collide, stars almost never actually hit each other. It's like two clouds passing through each other. Dramatic, beautiful, but surprisingly gentle. Liu's research on starburst galaxies reveals that these collisions actually trigger massive bursts of star formation. It's creative destruction on a universal scale. The gravitational forces compress gas clouds, igniting stellar nurseries that birth millions of new stars. So while it sounds catastrophic, galactic collisions are actually how the universe creates new life, astronomical recycling at its finest. Here's something that should give you pause. For every unusual object we've discovered, there are probably thousands more we haven't found yet. Our rate of discovering new dark comets has been drastically increasing every year, from the discovery of Oumuamua in 2017 to finding 2 distinct populations of solar system comets in 2024. The Vera Rubin Observatory coming online this year is going to revolutionize everything we thought we knew. With the biggest camera ever built for astronomy, it's going to map the entire visible sky every few nights, catching objects we've never been able to see before. Imagine suddenly being able to see in a completely new spectrum of light. That's what this telescope is going to do for astronomy. You might be sitting there thinking, okay, this is all fascinating, but why should I care about bizarre space objects? Well, here's something profound. Every element in your body heavier than hydrogen was forged in the heart of a dying star. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the carbon in your DNA, all of it came from stellar explosions billions of years ago. You are literally made of star stuff, as Carl Sagan famously said. Understanding these extraordinary objects isn't just about satisfying our curiosity. It's about understanding where we came from and where we're going. Those interstellar visitors might carry clues about other solar systems. Those dark comets might explain how Earth got its water. That strange matter might represent a completely new state of matter that could revolutionize technology if we could harness it safely. Here's the controversial bit that might ruffle some feathers. The scientific establishment is notoriously conservative when it comes to extraordinary claims about space objects. When Avi Loeb suggested Oumuamua might be artificial, he faced significant backlash from his peers. But here's the thing. Science advances when we're willing to consider the impossible. Remember, we used to think the Earth was the center of the universe. We used to think heavier than air flight was impossible. We used to think the sound barrier couldn't be broken. Every major advancement in human understanding came from someone willing to ask. But what if we're wrong? The truth is, we're probably wrong about a lot of things right now. Those enigmatic objects we're finding, they might be telling us that our models of the universe are incomplete, that there are forces and phenomena we haven't even imagined yet. And that's not scary. That's exciting. It means there's so much more to discover, so much more to learn. As we stand on the brink of a new era in astronomy, with powerful new telescopes and detection methods, we're about to enter what I like to call the golden age of discovery. We're going to find objects that make Oumuamua look normal. We're going to discover phenomena that make strange matter seem mundane. And somewhere out there, we might just find the answer to the ultimate question: are we alone? Charles Liu once explained that galaxies are to the universe as cells are to the human body. If that's true, then these peculiar objects we're finding are like discovering new organs we didn't know existed. Each one teaches us something new about how the celestial body functions, how it evolved, and maybe even where it's heading. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that it's not just pretty lights up there. It's an astronomical zoo filled with objects so bizarre, so extraordinary, that they challenge our very understanding of reality. From interstellar visitors racing through our solar system to invisible dark comets, from dormant black holes in our backyard to theoretical strange matter that could end everything we know, the universe is far more mysterious than we ever imagined. And that's exactly why we need to keep looking, keep questioning, and keep pushing the boundaries of what we think is possible. Because somewhere out there, among all those enigmatic objects, might be the key to understanding not just the universe, but our place in it. If this journey through the astronomical freak show blew your mind, then smash that subscribe button and join our community of space enthusiasts who refuse to accept "that's impossible" as an answer. Ring that notification bell so you'll know the instant we drop our next video, where we'll be exploring the most mysterious signals ever detected from space, including that unusual one from Proxima Centauri that has scientists scratching their heads. And hey, if you think Earth is peculiar, wait until you see what we've found on other planets. Comment below with the space object that fascinated you the most. Was it the interstellar visitors, the dark comets, or that terrifying strange matter? Let's keep this celestial conversation going, because the universe is too extraordinary to explore alone. Until next time, keep looking up, keep asking questions, and remember, in space, bizarre is just another word for we don't understand it yet.